Alrighty. There we go. It's been a second since I've done this. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I know it's been a while. How's everyone doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am very excited to be back here. Let me quickly do my lovely little alerts. We're going to start with some Pokemon Unite today, just so I can chat, you know, and have a good time. But I'm back! And I'm glad to be back. Let me also update this real quick. There we go. But hello, everyone! Oh, I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Let me quickly also do this. Bada boom, bada bing. Let me do this. Sorry about that. Alright. So I have returned, and I'm glad to be back, everyone. So yeah, for those unaware,
Damn it, I thought you were dead.
I don't stream for a few days, and people assume I'm dead. Like, what the hell? Like, no, I'm not dead. It's called I was at NAIC, bro. I was literally posting shit on the Discord. But how you doing, Shulk? But I'm back. And again, I am glad to be back. Let me quickly swap over to casual real quick. Hey, Glaze, hope you're doing well. But yeah, I'm back. And I hope everyone didn't miss me. Or at least, like, too much. Oh.
Fine, I'll make you stay dead. Plays Metal Pipe.
Oh, you want Metal Pipe? Alright, I got you. I still need to add more sound effects. I meant to do that, and then I forgot to do that before going live. So make sure to post more sound effects on the Discord today, so I add them to my soundboard. But I'm glad to be back. Like, not to say I didn't enjoy my trip. I genuinely had a fantastic time. It was one of the most fun weeks of my life. Still recovering from terrible losing streak from the past few days, but all good. Hey, it happens. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, good. Hi, Lenny. Actually, I'm going to talk about Pokemon Unite when I start. So, for those unaware, I went to Pokemon NAIC, the North American International Championships. I was competing in VGC. It was my first time ever competing in an official event. And it was legit one of the most fun weekends of my life. I'm sure it's not like... So, I didn't place very good. I did go 3-6. But honestly, that's fine. I think for my first time, I did really good. Because, like, every time I fought someone, right? They were like, I was like, oh, it's my first time. And they're like, oh, shit. Yo, congrats. You're doing really good for your first time. Especially with it, again, being, like, an actual championship, so. I didn't see anyone get disqualified. I did see the power go out multiple times. I did buy quite a few souvenirs. I got, the official, I got the Ceruledge and Armarouge, pin, shirt, like, that all say, national championship, you know, International Championship 2024. I got, like, a bag. They got me... apparently, competitors get a bag with, like, a bunch of stuff. Like, I got, like, I got card sleeves. I got a card box. I got a deck box. I got a playmat. I got, like, a bunch of stuff. Also, hi, Splat. Hi, Kumo. Hi, Zach. Like, it was... Like, I got a good chunk of stuff. I got a cap. And as for stuff, I bought coasters. I found, like, so, Umi, hey, Funny, how you doing? I went with Umi, and she scheduled our appointment, because you had to schedule this year, for the Pokemon Center. She had it scheduled for 7:15. Hi, Kennedy, hope you're doing well. And when I got in... it was, yeah, no, it was, there was a lot of stuff. I got a Gengar backpack. Hey, MZ, it's been a hot second. How you doing? Well, that's what we're talking about right now, Kennedy. It was phenomenal. What else did I get? Oh, I got a Larry plushie that's now on my bag. So now Larry is just forever on my Gengar backpack. And it's pretty awesome. I went 3-6. And you know what? For my first time, we take those. My literal goal was to just get, like, a win. And I technically got 2 more than my original goal. And you know what? We take those. But it was so much fun. No one was using the same team. Apparently, I was one of the only people that ran Sinistra. I did run into a guy using Dachbon, though. There was a guy that was running a Koraidon team with Dachbon, and it was so cool. I won, but like the guy was super chill. Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It would be funny if Metronome Clefable was there. If I ran the Metronome, that would have been so funny. It would have been so funny. I did actually lose a match to RNG. I lost, like, my final match, right? My final match, I was against it was a Terapagos Ditto, right? And I shit you not, I not only missed my Meteor Beam on my Glamora, but he had a Flutter Mane. He got the special attack drop on my Terapagos 3 times, 2 of which was in a row. And it was insane. I couldn't have been mad, though. Like, it was kind of funny. It was really funny. It was so funny how I lost that to, like, genuine, like, RNG of, like, getting my special attack lowered, like, 3 times. And because of that, his Urshifu lived, and his Urshifu killed my Terapagos. It was literally down to him, like... It was insane. Honestly, not gonna lie, I would love to see that. Yo! Silver with the 33 months! Let's go! Hell yeah!
Just stopping by to say welcome back. Also, did you actually expect your in-person RNG to be better than your ladder RNG?
I was kind of hoping it would have been. But you know what? It's fine. Also, hell yeah, Zach. But yeah, no, I didn't get very far, but it's fine. Because Saturday, I ended up... Like, I ended up watching a Pokken. There was like a Pokken King of the Hill side event. And that was so much fun to watch. There was like a dude popping off with Sceptile, and it was great. I ate, so the first night, we went to like this sidebar that had, charred grilled oysters. They were apparently well known for their oysters. And those were really good. And, I also had soft shell crab, and that was one of the best things I ever had. Like, that was fucking delicious. Hi, Dozo. Hope you're doing well. No I'm in New Orleans. I'm not going to eat a Happy Meal. Oh, it's my human model, or at least, like, my masculine human model. The femme human model is coming soon. I'm doing amazing. But yeah, I had that the Friday night, and then Saturday night, we went to apparently like one of the first Cajun restaurants in New Orleans, and I had fried frog legs and gator for our appetizer, and that was so the gator was unironically delicious. I am now a huge fan of gator. That shit was delicious. Oh, also hi, Draco. And then like for the main course, it was fried catfish with like shrimp, and that was also really damn good. I'm not eating Paul. Paul's my guy. I just ate another frog. It's no big deal, you know. It's no big deal. I am going to be doing viewer battles later today, Kennedy. We're just starting with Unite. Just because, like, I can just have this going in the background while I chat. But, yeah, no, it was great. And then Sunday, I played in all of the Pokemon Unite. Yeah, this is just casuals at the moment. If people do want to join, you guys are free to join. I signed up for all of the Pokemon Unite side events, and we won all of them, except for the final match of every side event, because they kept putting us against the finalists of the actual, like, Pokemon Unite tournament, like the North American Championship. They kept putting us against the finalists. And that's the only reason why we lost. Like, I apparently fought the best Zoroark player in the world, and I was not allowed to play Decidueye. Bro kept camping my ass. It was insane. I think so. Like, it was insane. I was legit, like, I spawned in, and I kept getting murdered. Yeah. Also, how you doing, Destroyer? But, like, it was insane. I had so much fun. Like, it was, God, it was crazy. It was genuinely insane. Oh. Hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. Oh my God. I don't think he did. I don't think he did. But God, it was amazing. It was genuinely one of the most fun weekends of my life, and I've never chatted with so many just like new people. Like, it was insane. I've never just, like, gone to a place and was able to strike conversations with so many, like, people. Gudra, next game, you got it. Like, it was just so much fun. It is a weekend I'll forever remember. And, like, I was joking with Songo and Roddy, being like, wouldn't it be so funny if we did a Pokemon Unite at, like, a local regional? And, like, we kept joking about it, and it was like, okay, but what if we actually did? So, like, now we're like, I'm just saying, local regional, it'd be kind of funny to do Pokemon Unite. Like, it was just so much fun. I genuinely, like, everyone was super nice. Everyone was super nice. Like, I met one of the judges. I met one of the judges there, this super chill dude. And he was, like, the words of encouragement the guy gave me was just, it was generally just nice. Like, just the entire experience is one that I'm just gonna forever remember. And I'm glad that I did it. Also, thank you, Silver. Oh, my lord. Bro, do you mind? Thank you. Good God. I did see the Hollowware. I did see it. Oh, speaking of Moxie. I met Moxie. I took a photo with him. It's on my Twitter and YouTube and Discord. I took a photo with Moxie. I ran into him at NAIC. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm Hailstone. He's like, yo, what's up, man? Like, I literally, I walked up, I saw him in front of me. And I was like, oh shit, it's Moxie. And I walked up, I'm like, hey, dude, you Moxie? And he's like, no. And he's like, oh, what's up, man? And I showed him, I'm like, yeah, I'm Hailstone. And, like, he remembered me. And it was, oh my God. I got a photo. It's in Icy. Actually, no, it's not in Icy lobby. It's in the main lobby. It's also on my, YouTube. He's so cool. He's so cool. Moxie is such a cool guy. Like, You should have worn the Zero suit to get insta-recognized. Yeah, that's how that works. Like, God. I saw Wolfie as well. I didn't, like... I didn't, like, get to actually talk to him, but I saw Wolfie. And I'm like, oh my God, the guy's real. He's a real man. And it was just... I don't know. It was just an experience that I'm super grateful to like... Yeah, Emma's my friend. I'm good friends with Emma. My name is freezing? That's crazy. That's awesome. Nice. Anyone else hopping in, by the way? Yeah, I wish I had a chance to talk to Wolfie. Wolfie was the other person I really wanted to chat to if possible, but I wasn't, like, able to, which is fine. I also got to try beignets, and beignets are really good as well. Also, it's the first time I ever drank black coffee and actually really liked it. Like, the black coffee there was also really good. Yeah, I fought against her, she's fought me a few times in, Violet with her, Oricorio team. But yeah, no, it's... Oh yeah, wait, people are still queuing up. Hold on. I forgot people are still coming, so they wanted to. Hey, Chaos, it's still me. This was one of my previous models, now that I'm back to agender. How you doing, man? Hey, guys, don't worry. Like I'm still here. I still have this model. Don't worry, guys. We're all good. We're all good. Oh, we're good. We're good. But yeah, no. It was the Bulba. It's so true. I would like. Sounds good, Silver. It's just one of those experiences that I genuinely am just... Oh, man. I'm super glad I was able to go, like, genuinely. Oh, right, Gudra, that's right. Hold on. I almost forgot. We're good. Excuse me. But yeah, oh my God. I'm glad I went. And they did confirm that the next 2 years are also going to be at New Orleans, like the national championship or international championship, and I will be going again. So by all means, if people do want to meet up next year, I'm totally down. But yeah, it was just so much fun. I just had a great time. Nice. I know the Latin America International Championship is happening soon. I don't know when the European one is. The 2-piece is real? Yo, the 2-piece! The 2-piece is real! So true, man. Also, there was a party bus at our Airbnb, right? A party bus just showed up in our, the neighborhood I was staying at. And, it looked like the fucking Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. And, yeah, no, it was very funny looking. And it was just playing rap music. Like, rap and hip-hop. With words I can definitely not say. But yeah, it was crazy. I love the One Piece, Charlie. I love the One Piece. Oh my God, my health was being shredded there. Like, I look away for 2 seconds and, my health is just gone. It was crazy. Also, the night, the last night we were staying there, fucking the people above us just started screaming at each other. So sleeping that night was kind of hard. Like, it was literally like, I think 3 women were just like screaming really loudly. Again, words I'm not allowed to repeat. It was like, damn, bro. I mean, part of me was like very tempted to ask them to calm down. Cause it was loud. It was very loud. We could like, for context, the Airbnb we were at, there was 8 people there. All part of like a Discord group known as, what is it? Girl Power, which is a TGC, Pokemon group. The one that Umi is part of, which is why I was there. And man, it was like everyone there was super nice. Like everyone in that group at our Airbnb was super cool. It was nice meeting them. And yeah, no, the people above us were kind of crazy. I think I heard stuff being thrown. I'm like, oh no. Like, I hope no one was harmed. I hope it was only verbal. Because, it was rather loud. I won't lie. It was a little loud. Oh, but yeah, overall, it was a great time. And I am very excited to go again next year. Being a responsible adult, we were all adults. That's the South? Yeah, the South is a little crazy. Hey, Plush, how you doing? And also, there were 6 lanes in the highway! There were 6 lanes in the highway! Is that just normal down south? Is that just normal? Because that's horrifying. Like, is that just normal? What do you mean that's just normal? How do you drive with 6 lanes? What the fuck? Bro, 3 lanes is enough. How do you drive with 6? Like, in the Uber that we were in, like, fucking, I just look, like, when we were getting on the highway, I'm like, the fuck you mean there are 6 lanes? How do you just cross that casually? I guess so. How you doing, Roddy? Like, I'm just here like, what the fuck? Like, I don't even know my town's population. Like, even in, like, some of the busiest cities in Maine, the most I've seen is, like, 4. 21! God, that sounds horrifying. How do people drive that shit? Like, the amount of anxiety I genuinely have over the idea of driving that's insane. Like, God. Hell yeah, Plush, that's awesome. But man, it's multiple lanes for one direction, but still! Like, good God! Like, that just sounds just scary. Lamau. But man, like, New Orleans is definitely a place I'm glad to visit, but I definitely would not want to live there. Like, it's a beautiful place. Like, there was, like, so much, like, live music and street art just all around. It was gorgeous. It was a genuinely super gorgeous place, but I definitely would not want to live there. Yeah, God, that just sounds scary to me. That just sounds scary to me, Silver. I just, man. Oh yeah, the oysters were delicious there. Well, yeah, but that's like an animal, right? Like, wild animals, unless they are deliberately charging at you, are not scary. Now, cars, that's scary. Like, I don't, like, certain people I just do not trust behind a wheel, you know? Like, it's just one of those things. Hey, where you going? Where you going, bud? Also, yeah, no, same. I'd rather deal with gators than a Florida man. But thankfully, I was not in Florida. I was in Louisiana. Come here, buddy. Come here. Ah, shit, I'm so dead. Tragic. I do not consider it a horror movie. I just think it's scary. Like, the idea of, like, that many lanes. Like, my opinion of people in the South is genuinely, they were, like, everyone I ran into were just super nice. Like, not even just at the event, but, like, everyone in general that I ran into, whether, everyone was just super chill down there. It was super nice. Like, the people, I loved the people there. The people down there were very nice, except when they, you know, I did think I saw a drug person. I do think I saw that. But you know, it's fine. I was in a public. It's fine. I survived, so we're good. I survived, so that's all that matters. I'm used to weed. Okay, I live in Maine. Weed's fine. That was not weed. That dude was not on weed. Also, when we went down, there were a bunch of Pride events going on. Like, the Pride Parade was going on. And apparently there was, like, a nudist cycling, like, body paint thing as well. I didn't see that. But apparently that was going on as well. And I was like, huh. Huh. What, that's, huh. But apparently that was going on. Because, like, one of our Uber drivers, just told us about it. I'm like, huh. Well, damn. But yeah, it was a super cool place. I did see it, and it looks great, Plush. Hell nah! Oh. But yeah, I genuinely would love to go there. Like, I'm definitely going back next year. Like, next year, I'm 200% going back. Anyone else want to hop in, or are you all guys all set? Hey, Larry. Should have battled with nude body paint, the psychological damage. True. True. That would have been so hype, Silver. How you doing, Larry? Oh, this is a VTuber model I've had for a while. It's just like, it was before I multi-streamed, so not a lot of people on the YouTube side know about it. For a lot of people, this model is new, which is funny. It would be funny. It would be funny, Lenny. Would you rather listen to Venom ASMR or the Home Depot theme song? Both. I'll listen to both. I want Venom to tell me how to change the oil of my, Ford Focus or something. I don't know. While telling me good night. Get in the Pokeball? My dude, I am human right now. Like, my God. I can't go in a guys. I am more human than before. Because I'm just human. Oh my god. Become fish and go in the I'm not going in it. I have zero plans to go in it. I love that video so much, Lenny, not Lenny Kennedy. God, my brain. I do not have that currently with this model, MZ. You will be refunded, don't worry. One of the mods will refund your points. You are whatever you want to be, Plush. Chat, the Pokeball will be added to this model at some point when we get the cash.
Guy Haley's human way this. Ahem, Hail Terry is in street with Luke from Fortnite. Time for you to beat up people jaywalking your streets.
Dude, I literally had so many people at me and DM me about Terry coming to Street Fighter 6. And yes, I will be maining him. No, it's not human trafficking. It's not human trafficking. No, chat! Oh. Hey, listen. Chubby gals are best gals. Plush. Best gals. Girls are awesome. That's right, I can't sing that song, otherwise I get my ass canceled on Twitter. Because apparently liking girls, gets you canceled on Twitter. I'm still so pissed about that. Also, so true, Dozo. Oh. I saw, I saw the announcements afterwards. Terry coming to Street Fighter is fucking huge, because this is the first time Street Fighter has actually done, like, an actual crossover character. Meaning that finally, I can unironically say I do think Wolverine will be in the final Street Fighter 6 DLC when we get to that point. Unironically, like I wholeheartedly believe like Wolverine will get into Street Fighter 6 at some point. I will put money on it. I will put money on Wolverine getting in. Also, the new Doom game? What was it, like Dark Ages? Dude! That looks sick. I'm so excited for the new Doom game. There was just a good chunk of stuff from like that type. Oh, my neck. Overall, good shit. Also, apparently Among Us might have accidentally leaked, like, this month's Nintendo Direct date being the 18th. For those that don't remember, it was straight up confirmed by Nintendo that we are getting a Direct this month. And I think Among Us accidentally leaked the date, which is just funny. And if it is in the morning, I will be streaming it, chat. Don't worry. I need that slop. I need that free slop content. I need my slop. I need my free content, my free views. I mean, I have no issue with it, like, the date being leaked. I'm always fine with it. Among Us being the true sus masters. I love Among Us. Among Us is my favorite video game of all time. So true, Plush. Speaking of chubby girls, did y'all see the fact that Twitter's trying to kill Joe Cat again? For, like, drawing, like, that chart, but, like, which body type do you prefer in girls? And he drew all of them. And then, like, Twitter's like, you drew, like, the fucking chubby one, like, you two having dinner, that's fat phobic. And I'm like, can we leave Joe Cat alone for 2 fucking seconds? My God! Like, oh my bros, leave this man alone. He just likes girls. My God. It's insane. He just likes women. Oh. Yeah, it's literally like, bro, I fucking love food, man. Food's awesome. I don't have Twitter. Keep it that way. Glace, never go to Twitter. Never make a Twitter account. Keep it that way. For the love of God, keep it that way. If you don't have one, good. Hey, Star, how you doing, man? Keep it that way. Never change it. Oh, my Lord. But yeah, overall, just... It was a crazy weekend. It was genuinely insane. Genuinely, like, people that, like, tried to dox and harm Joe Cat over a fucking video... It made me lose humanity, like, faith in humanity, to be frank. If people hate Joe Cat because he likes girls, I hope you stub your toes. Good. Yeah, no, Twitter's hell. Twitter is genuinely hell. Cancel culture's a bitch? It really is. We have actual problematic individuals, and we're going over people, like, for, like, high school level stuff. Like, my brother in Christ. Fuck off. Hell yeah, Star. I do my best to be entertaining. I do my best. I'm trying to think of other... Oh! At Pokemon NAIC, I ran into a dude in full Mirror B cosplay. Like, he had the literal theme of Mirror B playing as well, like, full blast on a speaker when he was walking around. He had he had, like, the huge-ass afro as well. It was awesome. Like, he had the theme playing. He had, like, Ludicolo plushies on him. It was so cool. It was the Gale of Darkness theme, because he was wearing the Gale of Darkness outfit. And he was literally, there was a station where you could play Pokemon Coliseum. Because at Pokemon events, they have stations where they just have, like, a bunch of TVs lined up with N64s and GameCubes. Like, pretty much having, like, a bunch of Pokemon games you could play. And the dude was literally sat at the Pokemon Coliseum table, just, like, and he was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna keep playing until I get to Mirror B. And he did it. He got up to Mirror B, and then he walked away. And it was so cool. And there was a dude that had a full-ass Iron Valiant suit. Like, he made a custom Iron Valiant, like, cosplay. And it was so cool. He had, like, the glaive as well. And it was so awesome. And then there was a girl who's actually part of, like, the Girl Power Discord. There was a woman who had a Koraidon fursuit that was literally walking around, like, the audience, and you could see her multiple points in, like, some of the commentator sections in the streams. And it was so cool. Yeah. Like, it was such a good cosplay. Like, it was pretty much like a fursuit of Koraidon, and it was so cool. Like, there were so many cool cosplayers. I saw Hilda. I saw several Misties. I saw a full-ass Iono cosplayer that was competing in VGC. And it like her cosplay was phenomenal as well. It like genuinely just the environment and everyone there were just it was just awesome. Like genuinely like experiencing this, I can now say even if you have a slight interest in Pokemon and you don't even need to like compete. Like there is so much fun stuff you can do even without competing that I genuinely recommend. Like if there's a regional close to you, I highly recommend going to it. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. They had like a Pokemon Go scavenger hunt as well. It was super cool. I didn't see any Larrys, but I guarantee there probably were a few. Calyrex Ice Rider. It was the finals were Calyrex Ice Rider versus Terapagos. Like it was just so much fun. And also they have a there was a so during the side events, which they had a bunch of cool side events. They had like they had a side event where you have to what is it? You got like booster packs, and depending on the Pokemon you got in the booster packs, you had to make a VGC team around it. There was an EV only, like, holy fucking shit. Nice. There was an EV only tournament in for Pokemon Unite. I played Glaceon. They had a bunch, like, it was crazy. And doing this, I realized I thought VGC was massive. The fucking TCG! The TCG! There was over 1,000 people! Like, the TCG section was... And that's just the Master Division. That doesn't include the Junior and the Senior Divisions. The fucking TCG was massive! I'm like, holy shit! Like, yeah, like, VGC was big. TCG was like, oh my god! Like, I never, like... I do like the Pokemon card game. I'm dog shit out of it, right? I'm dog shit at it. But, like, I never realized it was that big! It was insane! And, like, they had a prize wall, right? They had a prize wall with, like, because they gave out, like, points you could spend at the prize wall. And they were, like, really good. There were really good prizes that they were giving out. They were giving out plushies. They were giving out caps. They were giving out, backpacks and pins. Like, really good prizes. And they weren't even, like, super insanely, like, priced. It was like, oh, if you win, like, 3, you could get, like, a really cool, like, shirt or, like, backpack. They were giving out a full-ass Arceus statue for, like, 800 points. And for context, I got 150 for just 3 events. So, like, they were really good prizes you could get. I got a, Weed Cat plush. I got a Weed Cat cap and, socks. That is the entire Togepi evolution line. For only like 150 points. Thank you. I've had this model for a while, but like it also came out just before I came out. Like I thought I was trans for a while. So like I didn't get to use it a lot. But now we're using it again. I'm happy. Also, oh yeah, plush. But like just this event, seeing how big the TCG is, I'm like, damn, I genuinely like never realized the TCG was that massive. But it was super cool. And they had a section where they just had like Pokemon Unite set up, so like people could just play games of Pokemon Unite together. And I was stationed at like a table, and these like 3 brothers came up to me, and I'd assume they were probably like maybe 8 to 9 years old. and they came up to me, and they were like, "Hey, can we join you?" And I'm like, "Sure." And we kicked so much ass. Like like it was so much fun. Nah, it was just like this set of brothers that just came up, and after like we played a couple games, like, "Hey, you want to see our Pokemon card collection? It's over $1,000." I'm like, okay. They had the fucking like base set Charizard card, like one of the first ever, like the fucking original Charizard card, like graded and everything. I'm like, you're like 10 years old. How the hell did you afford this? Like, it was graded and everything. I'm like, what the fuck? But like, it was genuine. Like, these cards were actual, like, valuable cards. These are cards I recognized as valuable. So, like, it was I could very much tell they were not lying. It was over 1,000. Probably. It probably was their parents, but just, like, it was like, holy shit, man. Like, genuinely just, it was so cool. And just seeing, like, all, like, the kids that were just, like, so enthusiastic and stuff about being there, I'm like, man, I can't wait to be a parent. And, like, hopefully, obviously, if my kid is interested in Pokemon, hopefully do this with my kids one day, because like it was so cool. And like, all the Unite players were also super chill. Like I ran into a bunch of like Pokemon Unite players, and all of them were like super nice. They like gave me pretty solid advice on a few Pokemon I want to learn. Super rad. Hey, Rom. Oh, hey, Piplup, how you doing? But yeah, it was just a super fun time. Ah, fuck. God, coffee's so good. I love coffee, man. They're all going up top. I also really need to grind, but...
This is what a normal lumpfish looks like. It is more elongated, but still a vibrant blue color. Very beautiful. Very powerful.
It was just such a good time. I can't wait to go back next year. I just genuinely cannot wait. Also, apparently I found out Tyranitar is apparently the best Pokemon Unite right now. Like, because I was playing with a bunch of Unite, like a bunch of the Unite guys, like in the side tournaments, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, like Tyranitar is the best Pokemon in the game right now." I'm like, really? Because like Tyranitar kept getting banned at all of the side events that had like the draft, and along with like Phalanx. Like apparently those two just kept getting banned. It was crazy. Like it was a fun time. Hey Ducky, how you doing? It's crazy I'm saying this. Crazy. I'm gonna die. But yeah, it was just so good. We do have a spot open. It is first come, first serve. So after this game, I will show you guys the party, and if we get enough, I'm totally down to do some custom lobbies with you guys. I'm glad to hear, Ducky. It was a good time. It was a very good time. I also learned a lot on like how to actually properly play like Comp Unite. Like I found out that like all the Pokemon do actually have like set timers. I didn't know there were actually set timers when everything spawns in. I didn't know that. I thought it was random. So now I know that. I still need to learn like the exact times, but now I know there are set timers for Pokemon. I found out that like a lot of the time, like people will like wait till like the last like 2 minutes to actually score points and stuff. Seeing like the finals for Pokemon Unite was insane. Pokemon on mobile just runs better. No idea why. And like a lot of people were playing Unite on their phone at the tournament. Like a lot of people were just playing mobile. They had it set up for mobile players as well, which is kind of sad. It's like, you wanna optimize your game on the Switch? This is a home console. How the fuck is it running like badly? Like it was like, damn, bro. But yeah, it was a good time. Good time. Damn, that didn't work out. But yeah, I'm just excited for next year. Next year's gonna be a good time. Hey, congrats, Ducky. That's awesome. Come here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Come here. Nice, 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 nice. Love to see it. Love to see it. I need to go heal and then hopefully score at some point. I don't know about the touch controls, but to each their own. To each their own plush. Like, I've played Unite on mobile a few times, and like, I definitely can play it, but I vastly prefer actual buttons. Vastly prefer. Come here. There we go. Just gonna chill in here. I mean, I believe it. I think Skeledirge is pretty rad. Skeledirge is a cool guy. I would love heals! Ah, shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, MZ! No! Quick! Yes! Oh, let's go! You love to see it, Chief. You got this, guys. You got this. I believe. Hey, Nami. How you doing? It is first comes, first serve. So whoever snipes the last spot, it's yours. Yeah, Skeledirge's a cool guy. I got nothing bad to say about Skeledirge. He's just rather silly, you know? He's a rather silly guy. I'm out, I'm out, I'm out. Come here. Oh, I'm so dead. I'm out. Trying to find an opportunity to heal. Go, 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 go. Ah, damn. Trying to find an opportunity to score as well. I mean, no one got Ray, so it's fine. How are we looking on the goals? 87. Maybe?
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Time's up.
We should be fine. That was like last second. We should be fine. Oh, let's go! Let's go, gang! That was close as hell. Good job, guys. Also, when I came back, right? When I came back from New Orleans, I found out that they took out my AC. Because apparently they need to get something fixed in it. First come, first serve, chat. So yeah, no, unfortunately, I don't have an AC in my room at the moment. So I have to have my window open, to make sure I don't, Raven team leader is trending again. And I'm scared to ask why. Open a window? I did. I do have a window open. Anytime I see Raven team leader trending, part of me is like, I'm very scared to ask why. I have an idea. I have an idea as to why. But I'm scared. Is Miraidon still good? I have no idea. No one played any, like, XE characters at the finals, so I'm assuming they're probably banned at the moment? I have no idea. Everything's on a timer. Like, lanes, bird spawn at 850, 20.
Okay,
Gotcha,
chat hair
gotcha.
left the window open. Go ahead and throw bricks at them.
I rather you not throw bricks. Right? I rather you not. I mean, I don't have Miraidon. That's the thing. I don't got Miraidon.
Correction, brown bricks.
Brown bricks. Brown bricks. XE Pokemon are always banned in tournaments. Noted. And also good. Fuck them. XE Pokemon, more like cringe. If you say your main is an XE Pokemon, I deserve the right to throw a rock at you.
Just punch holes in the wall for ventilation.
So true. My main is Mega Mewtwo X. I'm so sorry. You're being hit by a rock. I mean this in the nicest way possible. You're being hit by a rock. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Don't worry, chat. I got my Slick Spoon. Who needs a defender? I got a funny Pikachu. My favorite's Miraidon. I'm so sorry. You're gonna
Permission
get
to
brick thrown at
shoot Lenny with a shovel.
you. Don't shoot him with a shovel. Just hit him with a brick.
Damn, Hale is gonna cheat.
I'm gonna cheat. I got a Slick Spoon. I'm cheating. If you get that, you're based. My main is a loaf of bread on the floor. Ayo, bread bug? Ayo? Luna? Is that you? we stand Luna in this household. Okay, I open Raven team leader for 1 second, and I see exactly what I thought I was gonna see. So I'm gonna close that now. I'm gonna close this now. My main is I made it the fuck up. We should do full speedsters next game. It would be silly. It would be rather silly, and I'm not opposed to it. I am not opposed. I'm not opposed to the idea. I will say the one thing I did miss most about while being gone was streaming. So I am glad to be back. Moist Dozo. I am glad to be back. Hey! What are you doing? Like, that was just the main thing I missed. Like, I do, like, I genuinely love streaming. It's why, like, every time I, like, take a break from streaming, I'm like, damn, I miss this shit. Ah, fuck. I miss this shit. Petition to make Blastoise Steel type. The fact that they didn't make Blastoise a Steel type when Steel type was introduced should be considered a crime. I will be doing viewer battles later today, Shiny, in Scarlet and Violet.
In a way to roast Hale returning, Hale starts streaming me. Oh wait, I forgot they exist. Wait, Hale actually exists.
Bruh. I'm like gone for a bit, and you're like, nah, hail doesn't exist. Fuck you. It's like, damn, okay, I see how it is. Yeah. I'll never understand, like, starter lines like that, where it's like, all these Pokemon are, you know, there's like 2 dual-type Pokemon and then a monotype, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, it's Blastoise in Gen 1, it's Sceptile in Gen 3, and then, like, Gen 5 was weird because we had like 2 monotypes, and then we had, like Emboar, and it's like, huh? Huh? Lucario is a Steel type, I think is just rad. And then, like, you know, like, I don't mind when starters are monotype. I think, like, there's nothing wrong with monotype starters. It's very much like a damn. It's more of a damn situation when, like, you know, fucking, what is it? My brain.
They need to change the starters typing.
They really don't. I think all the starters we currently have are fine. I think, like, the only starter you could maybe make a debate for changing their type is Emboar. And not even because it's like, oh, firefighting. Like, I think fire ground would have worked just fine for Emboar. Is Gardevoir or Hatterene better? Competitively, Hatterene currently. Design-wise, I also like Hatterene.
Which starter has the most cake in the end?
I don't know about that one, Chief. Oh, you mean like a different type generation? I'd be fine with that. I think it'd be cool if they tried something new. I've seen debates for what is it? I think it's like fighting Steel Fairy. I think that's like the type triangle. I'd be down for that. The reason why it's fighting Steel Fairy is because Steel hits Fairy for super effective. Fairy hits fighting for super effective. And fighting hits Steel for super effective. Because the main thing, like, when you want to make another type triangle, you have to make sure everything either is super effective, like one super effective, and one, like, against the other. That's, like, the main thing you gotta remember. Because Dragon is only super effective against Dragon. If they change Dragon to be super effective against Steel, then yeah, that would work. Fun fact, Charizard's not the only, is only not Dragon type because the most broken type combo that on purpose in Gen 1. I mean, Gen 1, the main thing with Gen 1 is that, like, I mean, the only Dragon type we did get was Dragonite. And yeah, no, it would have been rather silly. Though, if we lived in the timeline where Dragonite was normal type instead of Dragon type, holy shit, that would have been horrifying. Because Gen 1 Dragonite, if it was like normal flying, yeah, no, I don't want to live in that timeline. Because, yikes. Yikes. The idea of, like, Dragon not existing and it just being, like, normal, good god. Imagine if Koraidon was firefighting. It would have been a choice. It would have been a choice. Would it have been a good choice? Not really. Also, you can tell I don't play Pikachu. I thought it would have been silly. It's clearly, clearly not going the best. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Come here! Don't give it stab E-speed. Technically, it does get stab E-speed in Gen 9. Technically. Since, like, every Dragonite is just Terra normal. It technically does. It's just the fact that no one wants to think of it normally getting it. I don't know why, but to me, Terra normal E-speed is so brain dead. Because it pretty much is. There's definitely, like, counters to it. But yeah, it is very much it's one of the easiest things you can do. Which I do think it is good to have easy archetypes. But it is very much a strategy that, like, yeah, like, it just works because it's just that strong. Throw Chien-Pao, throw Dragonite. You have, like, Terra normal E-speed, and you're set. There's definitely counterplay to it. That is, like, one thing, like, it is important that there is counterplay. Which, there is. You have Upper Hand, which will just absolutely deny the E-speed. You have Quick Guard. You have Ghost types. There's definitely ways to fight it. It's very much just, you know, it's one of those strategies where it's just extremely strong. I mean, that is a thing, Shulk. There was, like, the reverse... I don't remember what they were called, but there was, like, a battle... Inverse, that's what it was. The inverse battles in Gen 6. Where they just changed, like, the type stuff, and it was really wacky. That shit was fucking wacky, man. I'd be down for that. I'd be down if there was a Pokemon that would, like, actually just inverse type stuff, or like a terrain. Actually, that'd make a sick dark type terrain. That'd actually be super cool if they made, like, a dark type terrain. Like, yeah, that'd actually be super cool. I'm down for that. That sounds silly. Come here. Ah, shit.
3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Ice having one weakness in inverse is funny. It is. Honestly, I'd totally be down with it, you know? Like, generally, I'd totally be down for that. Alright, take care, MZ. If other people want to hop on in, let me know. Man, I'd totally be down for that. It'd be nice if Ice type got at least like 1 or 2 more resistances. Like, it would be nice. It would be nice. I know there's always been a debate. I know there's always been a debate for, like, ice resisting water, which I do think would be nice. Sure, I can do that. I'm down, I'm down. Ground would actually be interesting. Now that you mention it, ground would actually be a super cool... I do think ice should resist water. Like, I do think ice should. Because water definitely needs some form of a nerf. I personally disagree with that, Draco. I think ground and rock being two separate things is fine. Also, if they did that, ground types would get buffed via Sandstorm, and I don't want to think about that reality. And also, yeah, no, rock types aren't the best. Oh, I have this? Sure, why not? I'll use it. Rock types aren't necessarily the best. They are a type that definitely needs to get buffed. But yeah, no, if they combined it and did make it into, like, one... I do think that would just break a couple things, and I think I'm good there. It makes sense. Like, ice being weak to fighting is fine. Because, like, you know, fighting to me, like, is always, like, the mental image of, like, a super buff guy. Like, yeah, the normal person can break ice, you know? But, like, normal is, like, kind of the neutral type. So, like, normal being the way it is also just fine. Oh, yeah, I'm going top. I'm stupid. I think as is... I think we're fine typing-wise outside of, like, some weaker types needing buffs. Bug needs to be... Bug needs to be buffed. Bug, Poison, and Rock need buffs. I would like it if Ice gets a buff, though I think Ice types are in a much better spot. Electric's fine. I think Electric is good. Like, Electric is just one of those types that is just a little bit improved normal. Because there are a few types that are just like, this is just a better normal type. Because at least at the moment, like, Electric types are in, like, a pretty good spot. Types that need nerfs, Fairy 200% needs a nerf. Literally just make it so Bug, resists Fairy, and Bug is super effective against Fairy. That is the one thing that should be changed. Like, literally, you want to buff Bugs, you do that. That is the easiest buff you could ever do, and then suddenly Scizor is the anti-Fairy type Pokemon. Which, I mean, Scizor being good again, yes please. I'm not biased whatsoever. Water types definitely need to get, like, some kind of change. I think definitely making Ice resist water is good. Would be nice. Rock, I don't know how you update Rock. That's, like, the one thing I think about when it comes to Rock types. Is I don't know how you buff the Rock type. Well, yeah. But, like, if you made it so Bug resists Fairy and super effective against Fairy, it would become the ultimate anti-Bug type. Like, anti-Fairy type. I mean, everyone fucking knows about, like, Technician Bullet Punch. Make Rock super effective against Fairy. I just wish physical rock type attacks, like, I wish we had something actually accurate. Like, we have, like, no actual accurate physical rock moves. It's not. Rock is super effective against flying, ice, fire, and I think that's it. Yeah, no, that's it. Which, let's see, ice, you know, like, that's not bad. Bug, no one uses bug types, so, like, okay, cool. Fire, fire is usually a good one to have. Like, offensively, like, fire is a pretty good thing to hit super effectively. Just because, like, Incineroar, rock should be super effective against electric. I'd be fine with that. You know? I'd be fine with that. Rock should be immune to normal and flying types. I don't think we need another normal nerf. I think normal as is, it's in a good spot. Flying also, like, both normal and flying types are just in good spots. Like, to me, when, like, a type is, like, there's a decent amount of Pokemon using those, levitation should be removed? No. I heavily disagree there. Heavily disagree there. Earthquake's always going to be a prominent move. It's why Arceus was good. Arceus never got Levitate. What are you on about? Arceus doesn't have Levitate. Legends Arceus? What? What? Legends not in this conversation. I think immunities, like, abilities that grant immunities should be removed. Also heavily disagree there. I think giving Pokemon buffs in the sense of, like, an extra immunity is definitely a good thing. It's definitely a hot take, though. Like, Arceus's thing, and, like... Yeah, also, Legends Arceus doesn't have abilities. That's another thing I just, like, remembered. Yeah, Legend... What? Yeah, like Legends Arceus doesn't have abilities. Also, Arceus's type is multi-type. Arceus never got Levitate. I think Pokemon having immunity-based abilities is good. Simply just because of the fact that, like, certain Pokemon need them. Whether it is, like, a defensive Pokemon or a Pokemon that, like, needs that immunity. You know? Hey, Sangha. I think if they did a stamina system for a Legends game, that'd be pretty cool. Like, by all means, with the Legends games, change up the battle formula. I'm totally down. Why does Flygon need Levitate? Flygon doesn't need Levitate. There are Pokemon that just get Levitate that definitely do not need it. Like, without a doubt, like, Flygon doesn't need it, but there are Pokemon that, like, are great because they have Levitate. Rotom, for example. Rotom having Levitate's always just nice. And pre-nerf Gengar was also great. That was also good shit. Like, I'd totally be genuinely down if they did, like, a more action-based turn system in, like, a Legends game. I'm down for that. Traditional Pokemon? No. I'm completely I'm very happy with the battle system we have in modern, like, Pokemon at the moment. Legends games? Go for it. Levitating. So true. P8 did change the battle formula and Ever and Haver did it? Nah. Like, the thing with Legends games, change it. Change that shit. With Legends games, I do think Legends games are a phenomenal excuse to change stuff. Because, like, obviously, VGC players, right? We love the game we got. But with Legends game, they're single-player games. Change it up. Make it so people have, like, choices, you know? Like, cause like here's the thing with Legends games is that like, if you don't want to play a Legends game, you don't have to play the Legends game. You can always just wait for the next mainline generation game, which Legends games are mainline games. You know, I'm not saying they're not, but I do think like Legends games are a great excuse to try something new. Whether it's try new move types, try new battle systems, you know? Experiment, go wild, have a great time. Yeah, like Mega's coming back, you know? Legends games are a great excuse to change things up, and if it doesn't work, don't do it again. I think that's like the amazing thing with Legends games is they have the like Legends games are just phenomenal opportunities to be like, yeah, sure, let's see, and if people like it, we do more of that. And if people don't like it, then they don't like it. We just keep trying until we find more stuff that people like. And then it's also great because of the fact that, like, oh yeah, no, Megas are coming back in Gen 10. Like, without a doubt, Megas are coming back in Gen 10, and honestly, I'm down for it. I do think specific Megas definitely need to be hard nerfed, but I'm totally down for it. Were Megas balanced competitively? No. Were they fun? Fuck yeah. Megas are rad. And I'm fine if, like, a generation has a broken gimmick.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
I mean, I ain't gonna defend Mega Ray Ray. I don't think anyone's defending Mega Ray Ray. I'm down for whatever they want to throw at us for Legends EA. You know? My stance is, if you want to change stuff up in Legends games, fucking go for it. Do I think mainline needs to be changed? No. Because now we have Legends games. Like, obviously you can change stuff about the game, but the actual battle system, nah. Because I do love Pokemon's battle system. Ugh. Oh, my neck. The best electric type is Electros. Electros is silly. Electros being the electric type with Levitate is why Electros is cool. Like, that's another reason why, like, certain stuff, mine's still downloading updates. Alright, in that case, I see Songo. Get in here. Come here, you. Noted. I'd be down for a Mega Jinx. Mega Jinx sounds awesome. Finally give, like, Jinx the evolution it needs. Like, can we just talk about how, like, Electabuzz, Magmar, and Jinx were part of a trio, and then Jinx just never got its thing. It's crazy. Metagross technically did get a buff this gen, yes. It got Psychic Fangs, and it's able to actually use Heavy Slam. It got Heavy Slam last generation, but it didn't use it because Dynamax Pokemon were immune to weight-based moves. I'm just saying, give us Mega Meganium. Give it Dragon or Fairy type. Give it a better moveset. Give it an actual roll. Give it something like Thick Fat or Chlorophyll or whatever, you know? And actually give us Mega Flygon. For the love of God, just do it. Yeah, overall, I will forever just love Pokemon. Nothing much you can do there. Oh shit! They made a Rocket Knight remake? Neat. I didn't know that was coming out. I want Megas to come back simply just so I can mess with Mega Lopunny again, because I do miss Mega Lopunny. That was my favorite Mega. Did I get a redeem? I did. No one redeemed just for a specific Pokemon. I'll go Blaziken. Mime? Fuck you. E. So true, Dozo. Like, the thing with Megas, right? The thing with Megas is that it was 200% a popularity contest. There were Pokemon that got Megas even though they did not need Megas. But still, Megas are fucking awesome, alright? Like, even if they were a popularity contest, they're just awesome. Right? Like, certain Pokemon got Megas that, like, oh shit, things like, what's it called? The funny electric dog. I don't remember its name. Manectric. You got Mega Manectric. You got Mega Houndoom. You got Mega Pinsir. You got, you know, you got some cool Megas from Pokemon that are, you know, maybe not as popular. But then you got Megas like Mega Tyranitar, Mega Gengar, 2 Mega Charizards, which that was fucking 100% a popularity contest. And now that, like, Pokemon, that Dynamax Pokemon can have a Dynamax form, and they don't even need to be fully evolved, I 200% will believe, like, a Mega Pikachu. Like, a Mega Pikachu, I can believe it. I can believe it. I can believe it. Come here. I'd love a Mega Raichu. Mega Raichu would be awesome. I have heard a lot about that fan game, Dozo. It's on my list of things to check out eventually. Because I do have a list of things where I'm like, oh, I'd like to check this out at some point. I would love if we got, like, a Mega Electivire. Like, I'd genuinely love if we did. I want Electivire to be good. Because it's so funny, because if you guys look into Smogon, both Electivire and Dusknoir are under, in Gen 4, they are both classified as OU by technicality. Because, for those unaware, Smogon, as a reminder, is a usage-based system. It is not based off of, like, oh, we see this Pokemon as strong. No, it's based off usage. And how it works is that because of the fact that Electivire and Dusknoir were used so much in OU, they were classified as OU Pokemon. The main issue is that they're both dog shit. They are both awful. Electivire was used early on as, like, a bait and switch for, like, Gyarados Electivire, like, motor drive shit. And Dusknoir is just bad. I love both of them. Like, I want to make it clear. I love Electivire, and Dusknoir is awesome. But it's just so funny how they're both in a tier they do not belong in. Because it's like, oh yeah, people just kept using them. And because of how Smogon works, we just have to put them here. That's just funny. What's your favorite Paldean starter? Weedcat. Sprigatito is my favorite. What about Mega? But in a regional form, like a Alolan or Galarian? I would not be opposed to a Mega... a Pokemon receiving a Mega form, with regional stuff. I'd not be opposed to that. I think that'd be pretty cool. I would be very interested to see how they would handle that, though. In the sense, it's like, would they do it as in, like similar to what they did with, like, Gigantamax, the Gigantamax for Appletun and Flapple, where it's just the same form? Or, like, how would they change that up? I'm very curious. I'd be curious to see how they would handle it, kind of thing. Mega Galarian Weezing would be sick. It's just even bigger hat. When are you going to Scarlet and Violet? Not sure yet, but it'll happen at some point. We're just kind of vibing and chatting. Mega Sweet Avalugg. You can't buff that thing. I'm sorry. You gave it Ice Rock and tried to make it a tank. There is no fixing that thing. You give up. You can't fix Hisuian Avalugg. You can't make defensive ice types. It doesn't work, man. Megas can change typing? Yeah, but that's not Hisuian Avalugg at that point. If you change the typing of Hisuian Avalugg, that's not Hisuian Avalugg. Yeah, like, that's pretty much how I would see it, Shulk. Where it's like, if it's a mega of a Pokemon with a regional form, I feel like they just, like... They just probably change its colors. I'm very curious when they're gonna start actually giving us news about Legend Za. Because they normally do, like, summer announcements for Pokemon, but since we don't even have, a release date outside of 2025 for this game... I'm very curious when they're going to start actually, like, properly showing stuff off. Hopefully it takes a while. Love to see it, Chief. Make a Delphox now. Actually make it ride like a broom or something. That'd be super cool. I've been on this rant so many times. So many people like talk to NAIC about this. Just make a Stadium 3, make it official Pokemon Showdown. Bada boom, bada bing. You made Pokemon like accessible competitively. You fixed the issue of Pokemon being semi-inaccessible. Congrats. That's what you do. Y'all fix the issue, Chief. Come here, you. You'll always be Slippin' Jimmy. Ah, fuck. Yeah, it's worth a shot. Like, literally just make official Pokemon Showdown. That's all they need to do. That's all I want. And I'll be so happy. Imagine if Pokemon moved to Xbox or PlayStation. Nintendo owns 51% of the company. That's pretty much why they don't. Because it is primarily owned by Pokemon, by Nintendo. But because of how the Pokemon company works, it's similar to like Kirby, where it's classified as a second-party developer. It's why, like, a lot of the time Kirby and Pokemon kind of do their own thing. In the sense it's like, they're technically Nintendo IPs, but they kind of just do whatever the hell they want. Like, if they want to do, like, their own side events, or their own marketing stuff, or, like, shows or things. That's why they can do that kind of stuff. It's because, like, they're technically owned by another company, but Nintendo owns majority stake in said company. They could if Nintendo sold their stock, which with Pokemon being the most profitable franchise in the world, there's no way in fuck Nintendo would. Like, there's no reason for Nintendo to ever sell that 51% when Pokemon is objectively the most profitable franchise in the world. Other second-party stuff classified as classified stuff. Is like second-party stuff. Fire Emblem and Xenoblade are also classified as second-party Nintendo IPs. There we go. Because Xenoblade was it Monolith Soft? Yeah, it used to. Because what was it? The Xenosaga or Xenogears or whatever they're called. Gabe is more of the Xenoblade guy. I just know, like, very vague stuff. Very vague. There we go. Come here, you. Come here, you. Let me ult real quick. Let me just make it so you guys can't attack. It's Pokemon Unite. The main thing you do in this game is deny your opponent.
Wait, I just realized something. We can go back to calling you a twink again, yay.
You just realized that? You just realized that? Silver did that to me a while ago. It was kind of funny. Also, I'm not a twink. Ugh. I logged on for dailies. Back to Warframe, Lamau. Oh, it's very evil plush. It's funny. Noted, Dozo. I said it once, I'll say it again. Monolith Soft carried the Switch era. No one can object this fact. Yeah, I know Monolith Soft did a lot of, like, helping develop a lot of stuff. How do I leave party? I got you. No problem. I don't know who that is, but okay. Who's the one in the Pikachu hood? Who that? Chat, who that? Who in the chat is the Pikachu hood person? I was like, okay. Also, Venom and Marvel Rivals? Yeah. Me? Well, hello there. Welcome, welcome. I don't know. Well, it's apparently a YouTube chatter. How you doing? I was very confused for a second. I'm like, huh? Huh? Well, it is first come, first serve, so. Dozo, so Pokemon sale-wise, these are some of the best Pokemon selling games. But, as for other games, there are other Switch games that sold a fuck ton. I'm pretty sure Mario Kart 8 is the most sold Nintendo game ever now. Because I know it, like, broke a bunch of fucking records recently. No, it's all good. Because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, if I check sales, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, as of March 1st, 2024, has sold 61 million. They keep porting it like Skyrim. It's been ported once. It got ported once. Huh? Skyrim's been ported to 4 generations. This got ported once. I know Animal Crossing New Horizon is the second most sold Switch game. If I remember, it's like 50-something million copies. Which is funny to think that Animal Crossing is now like a top 3 Nintendo franchise, which is really cool. I will say it's cool. It's just funny to think like, damn, good for Animal Crossing. My fellow Americans, I love you, but fuck you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Ugh. Ugh. Well, it's also Mario Kart. Like, I think a lot of people forget that Mario Kart is just the easiest game you can get for kids and families. Like, a lot of people just forget, like, there's so many people that just are out of the gaming loop that will get things like Mario Kart and Animal Crossing because it's a very casual, friendly franchise. Because, like, my mom owns both Mario Kart and Animal Crossing on her Switch Lite. Like, I bought her a Switch Lite in Animal Crossing, and she bought Mario Kart for it. Like, people will just get it because they are just the easiest games you can give to anyone and have a good time with. Because there are people that just play games, like, for 30 minutes, and that's all they do, you know? You know who else owns Mario Kart? My mom! Like, it isn't just gamers. The Switch is about to be, like, one of the best-selling consoles of all time. Like, it is getting close to the PlayStation 2. It is on its way to PlayStation 2. It's not there yet, but it's getting there. Just give it time. Give it time. But yeah, just the fact that Nintendo is such a safe bet for kids. Like, it generally is just a safe bet. Because you can always, you can usually guarantee that a Nintendo game is going to be, you know, beloved by kids. Not to say the other consoles don't, but, like, if you have kids, Nintendo's just the safest bet. Outside of, like, I don't know, fucking Fortnite. Speaking of kids... Well, yeah, like, Nintendo, now that they're, like, selling good again, they hate sales. Like, now that they, like, are actually selling well again, they're like, man, fuck you. Oh, yeah, no, unlike other game companies, Nintendo has brand recognition as well. Anyone can name off several IPs that Nintendo owns. You go to PlayStation, you can name a couple PlayStation IPs. A lot of them will be relatively newer, but you can name PlayStation IPs. And then there's Xbox. Xbox just really hates gaming. It's so weird. Like, Xbox is so weird. They're the company that has, like Xbox is, like, the best when it comes to game preservation. But they also fucking hate making games. It's insane. It's like, bro, how are you this good at preserving games, but also you're awful at owning game studios? How do you do that? Because it is the objective truth that Xbox is the best at game preservation. You can play original series, like, original Xbox games to this day on Series X's. Like, all their for the most part, like, most of their games are preserved. It's great. But then they just really hate making games. It's like, okay, cool. Awesome. It's like the monkey's paw. Game preservation will be real, but Xbox will make no games. Rare doesn't own Plants vs. Zombies. That's EA. EA owns Plants vs. Zombies. That's an EA owned IP. Which is why we'll never get another good game. Because EA owns them. EA is one of those game devs where it's like, oh no, hold on. I fucked up. We're good, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. EA is like the game company where, like, if your if your IP is sold to EA, you can bet your ass it will never make another good game again. Toys for Bob got commissioned by Xbox to make a new game. Like, they confirmed a while ago that they've partnered with Xbox to make a new game. Which, there are multiple things people are saying. Could be Spyro 4, could be Crash 5, could be Skylander 7, and it could be the Banjo-Kazooie game. Because I saw a lot of people talk about, like, what if Toys for Bob did make a Banjo-Kazooie game? And I'm like, ooh, that's actually not a bad idea. I'd totally be down for Toys for Bob to make a Banjo game. It may not be rare, but Crash 4 has proven they like their collectibles like Rare, so I'm just saying it's a match made in heaven. Because if y'all haven't tried to 100% Crash 4, don't. Don't. I'm fine with whatever studio doing a new Banjo game. And I'm not the one saying it. I want Skylander 7. I just saw a lot of people say, what if it's them making a new Banjo game? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm down for it. Also, I am aware of Platonic. Speaking of them, I saw the remake of them doing, or remaster, whatever the fuck it's classified as, of Yooka-Laylee. I'm like, ooh, that's pretty rad. Now that they actually have the money to make the proper game, that's pretty awesome. Like, visually, that game looks great. Like, visually, and I hope they tuned it up as well, because I heard, like, the controls were a bit of an issue last time. What, hear me out. What if EA made a new Skylanders game? The franchise would be dead. Like, I'm down. Like, if they tune up, like, the, like, Yooka-Laylee. Like, because, like, Yooka-Laylee was so close to being good. From what I've been told. They just needed some fine-tunements. If they make those fine-tunements, I hope it's what everyone wanted. Dead a second time? Alright, listen, man. Listen. 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 Toys for... okay, so... Toys to Life failed because of oversaturation. It was literally because they wouldn't stop making new Toys to Life games. And don't get me wrong. I love Skylanders. I love Skylanders. Skylanders is one of my favorite game franchises in the world. But goddamn, we did not need it yearly. I stopped because it was yearly. Like, it wasn't until, like, high school I got back into Skylanders. But it was, like, 200% because, like, it was a yearly franchise. And they kept making more and more toys. Which is like, no, you don't make so many toys. Parents are gonna stop buying them.
Hale loves Skylanders as Homelander love milk.
I love Skylanders. I can't wait to start the new Skylanders marathon. As soon as I'm finished, Sonic Unleashed, we'll start Skylanders. I think amiibos are fine because they're not required. Like, they're just there. Except for when they're, like, too far. Like, I think, like, Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword was, like, the one time where it's like, bro, this is, like, a good feature. Why are you locking it behind it? Like, why? Like, the main thing with amiibos is that I do think it's good that they don't work like Skylanders. As in, like, they just have small utilization. But they work across multiple things. I'm fine with that. Because, like, as much as I would love a game that utilized every amiibo, it's like... It's probably for the best that they didn't. Especially with, like, again, how Toys to Life was very much going downhill at that point. No? That isn't the case, Lenny? Are we talking like Imaginators? Imaginators had nothing but new Skylanders. Now, Street Pass and Amiibo, that would have been cool. That would actually be really cool. Also, take care, Kennedy. I'd totally be down for that. I just want Street Pass back, genuinely. You want a cool thing for fucking, you want something cool for the Switch too? Bring back Street Pass, unironically. Like, genuinely, bring back Street Pass. That shit was awesome. It let me talk to strangers without talking to strangers. Like, before the eShop died, I did get all of the Street Pass games. And, like, because of my friends and I using our 3DSs quite a bit, I still get quite a few Street Passes. I've gotten, like, one-offs of people, like, random people through Street Pass. It's actually kind of cool. Yeah, Street Pass is a cool time. Like, the thing is that, how was Pokemon NAIC? One of the best weekends I've ever had. I loved that shit so much. That was generally one of the best weekends I ever had. The thing with the other Toys to Life games is this. Objectively, most Toys to Life games ended up being as such. Mediocre kid games that sold toys. Which I'm saying as a Skylanders fan. I fucking love Skylanders. I'm not here to call Skylanders a magnum opus of gaming. I'm here to say Skylanders... Everyone dipped from the party. I mean, people are still able to join, but everyone dipped. But I'm not here Skylanders as a magnum opus of gaming. What I'm here to say is Skylanders is a fun game, right? It is a fun game that... God, my brain. It's a fun game that just had a cool gimmick. That's the best way to put it. It was fun. You know? Funny how we got 2 new elements of Trap Team DLC and they never used again. They used the new elements. We got more Dark and Light Skylanders. We got Astro Blast, we got Aurora, we got Blastertron. We got those for light elements. For dark, we got Hoodsickle. We got what was the other one? There were 2 others. I'm trying to remember the names. Starcast and what was her name in Superchargers? Who was that one? I'm trying to remember. Point is, like, they had less number of Skylanders, but they did make new light and dark Skylanders. Yeah, they made more. Hey, did y'all hear that GamerSupps is no longer selling lean because the US government said to stop? That's funny. So, this apparently happened 40 minutes ago. They have to remove lean because they depict the president. And that's funny. To be honest, alcohol and energy drinks do not mix. They don't. They fuck with your heart. Alcohol's a downer and energy drinks are an upper. You're going to fucking die if you do that. You don't mix alcohol and caffeine. But yeah, no, they removed lean because of the fact that Joe Biden was on it. And You know what? That's fucking funny. That's kind of funny. Yeah, for those who didn't buy, guys who don't buy gamer subs, I haven't bought a gamer sub since the Pyro Cup. The lean flavor, Joe Biden was on it, and it was so fucking funny. If they took it down, that means Joe Biden does lean. It's canon! That's why they had to take it down. Most likely they'll bring back... They'll most likely bring back lean. Just remove Biden from it. Which is just so funny. How they had to remove it because they had Joe Biden. It's like, boo! He's a president. He's a public figure. He's a coward. Well, you don't want Joe Biden on lean? Oh, that just sounds funny. They have to go... I think it'd be funny if they just worked through every flavor. Like, they just did, like, every president imaginable. Just to see, like, which president they could legally get away with putting on lean. I think that'd be awesome. Just work through every single president and be like, which president can we put on lean? I'm just saying it would be rather silly. But like Garfield. Clinton lean. Gaming in the Clinton years. That'd be kind of silly. It'd be rather goofy. Losing the G-Subs flavor lost Biden the president vote. Just imagine being like, I'm not voting for Joe Biden because he's a coward and didn't take the lean. Honestly, kind of base. I would understand, you know? I wouldn't vote for Biden. He took down my fucking lean. Sorry, Mr. Biden. You were gonna have my vote. Except you got rid of lean. God, that's so funny. Pikachu, fuck off. Get the rat, get the rat, get the rat. Where are you going? I'm trying to evolve. What's up, Star? Hail lean flavor confirmed. That would require being popular enough to get a flavor of any kind. I am not popular. I am the most niche of niche. Come here. Thank you. Good God. Come here. Let's go, Chandelure. Honestly, sometimes I do forget Chandelure's in this game, which sucks because I think Chandelure's awesome. Chandelure's a top 100 Pokemon for me. I think Chandelure's super cool. Like, Chandelure being in Pokken was definitely, like, super cool. He's just a cool little guy, you know? Also, could you, like, get over here, buddy? Thank you. I would love if they added Dondozo to Pokemon Unite. I think they could do, like, a really cool gimmick with Dondozo. I think they could do some cool stuff. Honestly, I feel like they could get away with giving Chandelure Shadow Tag nowadays. Because for those unaware, its original hidden ability in Black and White, which was never actually released, was Shadow Tag. And honestly, I feel like with the power creep we have nowadays, I feel like you could give Chandelure Shadow Tag and it'd be fine. Like, Shadow Tag is without a doubt one of the strongest abilities ever made. Literally denying your opponent the ability to switch is massive. And I think, like, giving that ability back to the Chandelure, I think at this point would be cool, you know? We need less Shadow Taggers because of Perish Trap. We only have one Shadow Tagger at the moment. That's Gothitelle. That's the only one we got. Fuck you, fuck, I can't move! No! Because Wobbuffet ain't in the game? Well, exactly. Like, I think giving Chandelure back Shadow Tag would actually be kind of based. It'd be rather silly. Because there's a lot of Pokemon that, like, I think if you gave them back their old abilities prior to nerfs, I think it would be fine. Giving Gengar back Levitate's not going to break the game. Just give it back Levitate. Just give it back, man. Unpopular opinion, we need Hidden Power back. That is an unpopular opinion, and I heavily disagree. Fuck Hidden Power. Hidden Power is one of the most obnoxious moves to get, and I'm glad it ain't back. And I genuinely hope it never comes back outside of Unknown. Because I know Unknown was the only Pokemon that got Hidden Power in BDSP. And that's how I want it to just stay if they ever want to bring back, like, Hidden Power. Make it just Unknown exclusive. I don't want Hidden Power back. Hidden Power is literally one of those things is like, you just made Pokemon the most inaccessible fucking thing on the planet again. Congrats. We need it back because Terra Blast ain't working. It's fine. Like, we don't need Hidden Power back. Just give the Pokemon that needed Hidden Power more coverage options instead of fucking Hidden Power. Unless you find a way to make Hidden Power, like, more accessible. Nah, I'm good, Chief. Because Hidden Power is legit one of the most obnoxious moves to get. Hidden Power is legit bad game design. Making a move, like, require specific IVs is, like... The whole reason why people gen is because IVs are fucking obnoxious. If you want Hidden Power back, you need a new way to get the different Hidden Powers. If they made it so, like... I don't know, you held an item, and then, like, or something like that. Because, like, if they brought back Hidden Power how it used to be, it's like, man, this fucking shit sucks. Bring back the gens from Gen 5. I can see what you're saying, but, like, if they did that, that would mean the hidden power would be once... like, once per battle, which is just results back in the Terra Blast argument. Unless, like, they just made it, like, reworked gems as a whole. The vibes are good today. How you doing, Abba? Personally, Terra Blast works fine. It's a coverage option for Pokemon that, like, you know for a fact is going to be their option. If they want Hidden Power back, they need to completely rework Hidden Power, because Hidden Power, as is, a way to obtain the perfect Hidden Power coverage type is just... No. No. Make it consumable, like, as in potions. But then you can't... But then you can't use it competitively. That's... But... Huh? What? Like how Terra works? But then we just go back to... Then that's... So you're just saying Terra Blast. So we're just resulting back in Terra Blast. Unpopular opinion, Mega Evolution is the worst gimmick. Gameplay, well, I could definitely see how Mega's the worst gimmick. I can see how someone could say that. I'll forever die that Z moves were fucking ass. But I can see how. I can definitely see how. Z moves were not fun. Z moves were not fun. Like, for me, Dynamax is my second favorite, like, for me, Dynamax is my second favorite gameplay-wise. Terra is definitely probably my favorite gimmick. So you use a gem on the Pokemon, the hidden power type becomes the type. Bro, I at this point, I mean this in the nicest way possible. I don't know what you're cooking. Say Abba. Dynamax felt like the worst because you could only use it in stadiums. I mean, as someone who only did VGC stuff, it didn't bother me, but I could definitely see how casually that would... Like, I understand why people didn't like Dynamax. Like, I mean this in the nicest way possible. Those are this, like, to me, it very much sounds like we're just circling back to Terra Blast. I just think bringing back Hidden Power is a bad idea. Like, unless you made it in some way accessible. Either just making it so, like, you can just pick your hidden power type. Which, if they made it just like that, fine. I'm fine with that. Like, if they just made it so you put hidden power on a Pokemon, then you pick the type, that's fine. I have no issue with that. I just think that's boring.